What are you thinking about right now? 3, 2, 1. Tell me.
Tell me.
Of course. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Italian Football TV. Happy 4th of July to anyone in America watching right now.
There's firecrackers going off in the background,
right? They won't be watching right now because there's only a few more hours of 4th of July. But
unless we get it before midnight.
No. Anyway, there's firecrackers going on outside, fireworks. So just in case you hear that, that's what's happening. But either way, the fireworks are going on in the Serie. So are you
kidding me?
That was good.
That was horrible.
Okay, let's cut straight to the chase, getting into some more news because we've got a lot to talk about Milan. And then, of course, the big Cristiano Ronaldo.
Before we start, we still have the sale going on. Casano in the description, 50% off for everyone, not just America, you got Canada.
15.
That's what I said. I said 15.
Oh, not 50, guys. Relax. There was a problem with it yesterday, but everything's been fixed. So if you were trying to buy yesterday and it didn't work. Anyway, let's get into the news. Di Marzio came out today saying that Balotelli, who we know no longer has a contract with Nice, he's a free agent. He has a 30 million euros a year offer from China, but he's not taking it. He says that he's not going for the money.
Legend.
He's not going for the money, and he's looking for a real team to play for.
Ooh, a real team.
Sorry, a team. Sorry. That's where we are. Di Marzio is saying that Marseille look like the best option at the moment, but Napoli still could be a possibility. They're still waiting to see all that. Milan news, and this one is gonna make you happy. The fireworks they're doing right now, 4th of July. They're not doing the fireworks for Independence Day in America. They're doing it for this news because I know how happy Michael was when he was telling me this. Kalinic could be on his way out of AC Milan right now. An agreement between Milan and Atletico Madrid is on the horizon. It's close to happening, and Zaza will be the replacement for Kalinic when he does leave. It will be a loan with either obligation or option to buy, and Zaza has already agreed a contract for him. What do you think about this, Mike? Zaza in, Kalinic out.
Huge for Milan. Yo, Simeone, he's just trying to self-destruct Atletico. What's he doing over there?
That's not, just come on. Gotta keep going. Don't give him any ideas.
Gee, that's true. Hopefully he doesn't watch us. But yeah, yo, Milan is great. Zaza, he's a fighter. He knows how to score. We've seen that at Juve. We've seen that at Valencia. Not for that Zuri as much, but he's a good signing.
That's messed up. I feel like I've rubbed off on you a little bit because all the Milan fans are very upset about Zaza. You're the only one who really wants this to happen. And I feel like Zaza's got a bad rep just because of that one penalty. He's a fighter. He actually tries. He's not going to have like what Kalinic had where he gets kicked out of his national team because he's not trying. And I'd still always choose a player like that over someone like Kalinic, but that's just personally my opinion. More news on Milan. They're trying to do a Locatelli-Berardi loan deal swap. Sassuolo want these loan deals with obligations to buy. Milan want them with options to buy. And Di Marzio says that Berardi could be a replacement for Suso, who has a lot of options, maybe possibly leaving Milan this summer. But again, this one is still just an idea. Berardi to Milan. Do you like it?
I don't know. I don't. He's one of those players that I don't think he proved enough. Before his injury, he was good. After, not so much.
More news, and this is great with Milan. Before we move on to some of the bigger stuff, Young-Hong Lee, who is the owner of AC Milan, finally seems like he's getting serious over the negotiations with Rocco Commisso, who's trying to take over Milan. He is in New York. They're in our hometown right now, in New York City. And Commisso was asking Young-Hong Lee to come over to speak face-to-face. There was fears that this deal was not going to happen because Young-Hong Lee was not serious about signing, about letting go of AC Milan. I think that this gives a lot of credibility to the story that Milan will be sold and that Rocco Commisso is the leader in the race to buy AC Milan. If it's true.
Commisso actually did want to see him face-to-face in the beginning, but now it's actually happening because it's been quiet for the past few days. So maybe they're both like, okay, let's meet face-to-face. Let's get it done. So I'm very happy that they're meeting up.
I feel more optimistic.
And I feel like Commisso's getting this.
Yes. I think that if Commisso and Young-Hong Lee are face-to-face, there's no way Rocco is going to go down without
now weaseling his way out of this one.
100%. I don't even know why I had to throw this one in here. Meret arrived to do his medical for Napoli. That I would like to talk about. The deal is going to be 35 million. Carnesis is also involved in that deal. So 35 million for the both of them. Yes. Carnesis does arrive tomorrow. 35 million. So basically it's like 35 million plus a gyro, and they threw freaking Catanese.
You guys are making fun. Oh, Meta's gonna be the first. Meta's gonna be first. I think Catanese is gonna be. He's gonna be the one that's gonna surprise everyone. I think he's gonna cement as a starter. Meta for the future, but Catanese now. I'm telling you, Ancelotti's gonna see. He's like, wow, this guy's good. Any other Greeks is gonna come to Napoli.
They paid a gyro for him.
It doesn't matter what they pay for him. At the end of the day, if he starts, they're gonna be like, yo, this guy's good.
Like, yo, let's just get this done.
He's only 33. So
only 33.
He's a goalkeeper.
Okay.
Look at Buffon.
Guys, Catanese or Meret, who's going to be the starter for Napoli? Let us know down below. But anyway, let's go to the Ronaldo news. And there have been some updates. And first and foremost, just want to say that we're not going to go around in this merry-go-round of 18 different sources. We're not going to go inside this merry-go-round of going around sources that we don't know, that will just say anything so that you click into them and believe them. We're only going to stick with the reliable stuff. We're not going to look at these people printing Ronaldo jerseys that look like they're printed in the back of our basement over here with our Calcio shirts, because that picture was going around today. Anyway, let me get to the big news with Sky Italia. Sky say that Florentino Perez and Jorge Mendes did meet today to talk about Cristiano Ronaldo. We know Marca was reporting this at first. Sky are saying that they met because Cristiano Ronaldo wants to leave Real Madrid. He's done. He no longer wants to go there because he feels disrespected by them. If Real Madrid agree to sell Cristiano Ronaldo, if throughout this meeting between Jorge Mendes and Florentino Perez, Real Madrid say, okay, Ronaldo wants to part ways, we're okay with parting ways, and they go for what the reported 100 million ask is, Juventus are ready and serious to launch their bid of 100 million to buy Cristiano Ronaldo. So basically, if Real Madrid are ready to sell, if they go at that 100 million, Juventus are serious. They're not playing around anymore. And just to make it clear, there are no current negotiations, according to Gianluca Di Marcio, who's one of the best sources for football news. He doesn't say BS. He's got great. He doesn't just like to sell it just to sell it like a lot of other people who are saying that the deal's done, that he's finding a home in Torino. This is what Di Marcio's saying. And just to conclude it, he says that Juventus feel optimistic that this can go too and are taking this opportunity of signing Cristiano Ronaldo very seriously. Once Real Madrid accept to put him on the market, Juventus are going to pounce.
Okay, this is a huge step. I feel like a lot of people are looking over this, but this is huge because in the beginning, Marco brought up a good point. He was saying this is probably like a little scheme for him to get a little bit more money at Madrid. So what Di Marzio is saying, and I believe Di Marzio, I don't know, if everyone does, but he's extremely reliable, that he wants to go. He's not seeing eye to eye with Florentino Perez. And Juve is optimistic about this. This is huge. This is even bigger than him even linked to go to Juve. Because this is like, okay, he's looking out for another team. There's only, what, 2 or 3 other teams that he can really go to. I don't think he's going to MLS. He's not going to China. He's not going, the Middle East.
He's staying in Europe. Man U, Real Madrid, and Juve. Those are the
say Real Madrid's out.
I don't think Real Madrid's out.
I think even Manchester United. I think it's either PSG and Juve, and I really think Juve could have the upper hand in this.
My perspective on the situation, I still think that it's Jorge Mendes and Cristiano Ronaldo trying to get themselves a better deal at Real Madrid or at PSG. I still don't think he's going to happen, not because of Juventus that they can't pay. I think Juventus can definitely afford, and they've been working since their time out in Serie B to be able to build this foundation and structure.
All those free transfers lead up to this point.
No, I'm serious. I definitely know that. I've always said that Juve can afford this deal. I just don't think that it's going to happen for those reasons I said. I don't think that Di Marzio, and I don't think everybody knows that Cristiano Ronaldo saying, I want to leave Real Madrid. I still think it's a negotiation tactic. I don't agree with Moggi, who posted that, he's already had his medical and he's already signed. I don't think that happened. I do think that the biggest tell and the biggest sign and the biggest piece of news right now came from Beppe Marotta. Who, while he was in Torino, he was asked by journalists to comment. The journalist said, can Juventus fans dream about signing Cristiano Ronaldo? Marotta, with a smile, said no comment, no comment. In all of my years of being, since Marotta signed, since I've been following Juventus, I've never, and I think one other time, it happened that he said no comment, and I think that's when Juventus signed Pirlo. Correct me if I'm wrong, it was either Pirlo or like Tevez or somebody big that Juventus were signing where he said no comment. He always speaks to the media, even with Higuain. They're like, can Juventus sign Higuain? No, we're not interested in Higuain. There's no way we could do this. We have to negotiate, blah, 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 blah. Pjanic, no, we're not looking to activate his release clause. He always denies it. And I think that this is the biggest sign, with a no comment, that maybe things are a little bit more advanced than we think.
Marco broke the transfer over here. They're going to call you first on this one.
Listen, I like to not sell myself and believe it for myself. I used to be this person who would search any source. I used to think, I remember they used to write Buffon to Manchester City when I was a kid. I was like, no, don't tell me they're going to do this. And they used to say Buffon to Manchester City and Messi to Juventus. This was like 2008.
You got to source from like a Romanian
it was like Daily Mail
or something.
Or Daily Mirror or Football Mirror, one of those stupid sources. And I always sold myself on those ideas, and now I just take it in balance. You take it with a grain of salt. Just because one person says it doesn't mean you have to believe it. But anyway, today's the 4th of July. We mentioned that 4 times on our video, and I'm not even talking about Independence Day. Today is a day 12 years ago where Italy versus Germany, Grosso and Del Piero. That dagger in the heart of all the German fans where Italy beat Germany going into the finals of the 2006 World Cup.
That's great.
Unbelievable experience.
I just want to add, it's also the anniversary of Greece 2004 too. They won it today, yeah. So it fell on the same day.
All right, respect.
A little respect there, right?
I give you some respect.
A little Greek Italian right there.
I can't even tell you this day. I still have the vivid memories. My family was at the game. I was too young to go, and I remember we were having a barbecue for 4th of July. I watched Grosso score the goal. I ran all outside my house into the street screaming with my shirt off. I came back up and Cannavaro headed the ball all the way.
Right once you came, right?
Right when I came. They went on the breakaway and Del Piero curled it beautifully. And for me, Del Piero's my idol, so to see Del Piero be able to score, and he was always on the bench, but he was a professional, and he took his time wisely. It was the greatest feeling. That was the final for me.
Okay,
that was the final.
How was the neighborhood after that?
18th Avenue. If you were on 18th Avenue that day, send us a message.
18th Avenue is like where all the Italians used to hang out. Yeah.
It was madness. It was the greatest day of my life. One of the greatest days. Anyway, I have to throw that in there. I know people get mad that we talk about the past, but listen, the past is what makes us proud of where we're going to be in the future. Things aren't great right now, and we could still be proud of those moments because they dictate where we are going to go, and it's all the way to the top. Exactly. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Remember, 15% off all our shirts in our shop. Use code Cassano, all caps. There are no problems today. Subscribe if you are new to our channel. Like this video if you did enjoy. And as always, please comment down below. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.
Ciao, guys.